Hi there, I'm Melanie Seneviratne, fractional COO, and I help lawyers and business professionals turn inefficiency into profits with clear workflows and processes so they can focus on what they do best. Welcome back to our Building High Performing Teams in Law Firm series, where over 5 short sessions, we're tackling the biggest HR and culture challenges in law firms. Today, I'm joined again by Shama, an HR and culture specialist who helps teams work together effectively, communicate better, and drastically increase their performance. We're talking today about minimal trust in staff, why lawyers sometimes struggle to trust their team, and how building trust can improve efficiency, client experience, and team performance.
Thanks, Melanie. I'm glad to be back. Business owners need to rely on and depend on their employees to get things done right. Without a good level of trust in their team, owners can experience stress and burnout, and their company suffers too.
So, absolutely right. Many lawyers worry about confidentiality and the potential consequences of breaches. So, how do you think that affects trust?
Lawyers are ultimately responsible for client information, so they need to trust whomever else is in contact with that info. Lawyers need to create a culture of accountability in which all staff understand the ethical responsibilities of the law firm. This would include having an HR policy that defines what a breach looks like and outlines the potential consequences for the employee. Trust can be built with each employee as they demonstrate their level of understanding of client confidentiality. This can be improved on with appropriate feedback from the lawyer.
Another concern that lawyers often have is the unauthorized practice of law. How do you think that plays into trust issues?
Yeah, lawyers may worry that staff will overstep boundaries or inadvertently give legal advice. Lawyers need to define the boundaries of each role in the law firm, clearly delineating what constitutes inappropriate actions for each role. This gives each staff member guidelines to follow as they deal with clients. And of course, this is a basic function of a job description which can be handled with HR. As with confidentiality, the employee should receive feedback which deepens their understanding of the boundaries of their role in the firm.
hmm I often find that some lawyers have a hierarchical mindset and don't view support staff as equally competent. How do you think that impacts team performance?
Yeah, so lawyers are trained for their own profession, and they should be the ones to practice it. But there's also a lot of different support functions that they are not trained for, whereas their staff likely are. So the staff can accomplish these functions more efficiently and effectively rather than the lawyer they work for. In addition to better workflow, lawyers can reap the financial rewards of having a staff that is engaged and aligned with the firm's business objectives. Without this, staff can feel undervalued and have low morale, which we know leads to bigger problems.
Absolutely. So, how do you think lawyers should start to build trust with their support staff? What's the first step?
The first thing is to establish expectations. If employees don't know what is expected of them, they cannot possibly do well. The best way to do this is to create job descriptions before you hire and then explain these expectations, responsibilities, and boundaries during the onboarding phase. The first 90 days of employment should be about helping the employee to be successful, so it is important to set regular feedback sessions and to help them become productive and get optimal performance quickly.
That's great. And so, we often hear a lot about mentorship and having an assigned mentor to help you. How does that work?
Yeah, so mentorship has been shown to be a really effective way to provide training and improvement opportunities to new and existing employees. Staff who are experienced and interested in mentoring can be paired with new or less experienced staff. It is important to note that good mentorship programs require good guidelines for behavior and an establishment of expected outcomes. This way, mentors can grow professionally themselves while helping others to grow as well. A mentorship program can build capacity within the law firm, as well as give lawyers more confidence in their staff.
So, what do you think are other strategies that can help lawyers to build trust with staff over time?
Yeah, so as I've mentioned a couple times, it's really important to set those clear expectations so staff can meet them. Do this by creating HR policies and job descriptions that are clearly communicated to staff. As well, set up regular check ins with staff and establish a performance review system that provides them with good feedback as well as elicits the staff's desires for career advancement and professional growth. Lastly, be sure to recognize good work and intervene when work needs improvement on a consistent basis. This will go a long way to establishing and growing trust over time.
Those are great strategies. And you're right, trust isn't built overnight, but taking those steps can make a huge difference in efficiency, team engagement, and client satisfaction in the end. Clearly communicating the roles, boundaries, and expectations, assigning mentorship if you have that to do, and check ins consistently. So, Shama can help you put structures in place so you can feel confident trusting your team and freeing yourself up so you can focus on high value work. Thank you, Shama, so much for joining me today on this important topic.
Thanks, Melanie. Remember, building trust isn't just about letting go, it's about setting people up for success, which benefits everyone in the firm.
Absolutely.